let that pain pass down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can outrun what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road.
EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Indianapolis Colts and the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday Night Primetime. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. Carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. Not much there, maybe a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. A quick throw on his RPO, and Downs has it. And it looks like he's going to come up just short for the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback.
On the ready.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Cuddy.
Right to the air is Richardson. Up quickly to Metcalf. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. They motion a receiver right. They hand hand it to Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
60 Bobcat, 60 Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it's going to lead to fourth down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. His kick is perfect. And the Colts are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Now a hit. He lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Warriors 70. 70 Lion.
Slot man gonna move in motion left. That's Tyler Warren, the tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a third down and 4.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he will get into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Colts are out to a 10-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Drop 50, drop 50. Get up. Like, come 19, come 19. 19 Lions. Dragon 60. Broncos. Ready.
From the gun, Richardson. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready. Go.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 31 yards. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Ranger, 70 Warrior, 70. Ready, right?
Here's Richardson. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Steelers.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Makes the score Colts 10, Steelers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
And this is exactly how they coach him. Once he realized he wasn't going to get home, he does the next best thing. Get that big old hand up and knock the ball away.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 17 yards on that play. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
That's good for a Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
At the 60. 19 Lions. Ready, right?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll take a deep shot for down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And they'll down to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. A dive and a catch. Incredible. A big gainer for Indianapolis. And even 30 yards. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Indy. That his second TD catch of the season.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kick is good. It's the score, Colts 17, Steelers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. He fields it at the 8. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own
49-yard line. Okay, break. Left it. Ready. Press all 80. 7 Pirates. 19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11. Warriors 7-18. Pioneer. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Get it. Cowboy 80.
Richardson. Down the field, he's got Washington. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Gain of 24 yards.
They get 24 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
1st and 10.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Richardson gonna hit that sack here, but not before he picks up a first down.
That's another Steelers first down.
He'll look to throw. He'll go down. They drop him for the sack on the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 17-7 is the score. And we're back to the Steel City after this.
On the ready.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Go.
Richardson to throw. Quick throw, taken in. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Looking to throw. Richardson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal.
18 Rattler. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now Richardson. Now he'll run it. To the pylon. He's in. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his second touchdown tonight. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. The throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield.
That's good.
About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
At the 50-yard line.
From the 50, he'll set him to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
In motion is Warren. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Completing this one to downs.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and
he is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. 5 times a Pro Bowler, that's Joey Bosa. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
go.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment.
Tag! 70 Timberwolves. 65 cat. 65 cat.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. That's out wide to 1. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ready, ready.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
Now Richardson. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone inside the 20-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Panther 11. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Roquan Smith in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system and all these early sacks. Yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Colts have got it. He gets free to the 20. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Colts. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Down. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire 1st half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Dragon 60. Let's go.
From the gun, Richardson. Back into the hands of the fullback. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
79, ready! Cougar 19!
On play action, Richardson. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in their second quarter.
Panther 60, Panther 60! Trap 60, trap 60! 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates! 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick!
From the gun on third down, Richardson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Ready?
That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag.
19 tight, 19 tight, 19, 18! Ready, ready?
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. This one complete to Washington.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
18, Pioneer! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Cup 19, Cup 19!
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Zion McCollum.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Up the sideline at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he is gone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Bates, good with the extra point. And the Colts add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
29-yard line.
Here we go, Scott.
Now, faking the give. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From just the midfield stripe, here's